for all. And it's time for your Rider Tarot Waite card of the day. So, we already discussed the Fairies Oracle card of the day, and that card specifically was describing the necessity for people to open their hearts to love. Now, whether that love comes from a specific source or not really doesn't matter. Source will bring it to you in whatever manner it deems fit. And, of course, whatever manner it deems fit is probably more than likely going to be your best outcome. It's going to be the outcome that will make you feel the most lively, the most, I would say, most fulfilled. So, with that, let's go ahead and see what's going on with these cards. Let's see. Alright, you all ready? Ooh, alright. So yeah, letting go. Letting go is a pretty big aspect of today. There might be a lot of things you let go. There might not be a lot of things you let go. The one biggest thing that I would say that needs to be let go is that stranglehold on your heart. The Faery Who Was Kissed by the Pixies in the reverse for the Fairies Oracle deck was telling us that there's a necessity for us to open up our hearts to love, and also not just giving it, but also receiving it as well. A lot of the times we don't really receive things too well. We give more than we receive. We feel like we're being taken advantage of, etc., etc. That's where that whole feeling arises. Now, so so the choice is yours, guys. There is a judgment, right, that's going to be made, and that was obvious by the two that was sitting on the fairies that was kissed by the Pixies card. But this change is based off of the one type of energy. This one type of energy is one of those energies that allows us to understand what to move forward into, but it's mentality. It's a certain thought process that has happened already, a certain thought process that has already occurred, and because of that, the universe begins to move things in succession based on those prerequisites. Those prerequisites usually are decisions that are made in the mind, decisions that are made in the soul, decisions that are made in your emotions, or decisions that you've decided to make on the physical reality. Really, it doesn't really matter which one you do first. Some people start from the physical and they start to understand that the physical is basically influencing their emotional, which influences their mental patterns, and then boom, source brings whatever it is that it needs to that person because they've done all the work. Now, it could be that you do the work spiritually, you make your decision, right? And then at the same time, as you make your decision in the spiritual world or in the spiritual realm, your energy, your mind starts to focus itself to move in that certain direction. And then your emotions, they understand that your body is moving in a certain direction and it's in line with your mind, right? Both things have to connect together in order to materialize something into the world. So this decision, whatever it is, was based on something having to do with not receiving love, maybe, not giving enough love. Various different things could happen in terms of love. A lot of the times there's expectations of love. Those expectations aren't met, and then we're disappointed. That causes us to close off, right? That causes us to move away from the person and kind of like push ourselves. Sometimes our action of pushing ourselves away from someone will cause somebody else to push you away faster than what you are maybe used to. So it might feel like a rejection. Maybe you might feel like you did something wrong. A lot of the times when we hold back from someone is because we feel their energy and we feel that there's something that they are not saying that they are doing, right? Their unconscious behaviors that causes them to do certain things. In the reverse, I feel like whoever's listening to this video, they were in a state of holding back from someone. Maybe there was a lot of secrets that they didn't understand. Because notice how all of these buildings and stuff like that usually denote some type of secret that's entrenched into someone's mind. I feel like these secrets in themselves aren't yours per se. This person, if he was looking at them or if he was facing them, he would be aware of those secrets. They would be his secrets. But I feel very much that in the sense that you're letting go, right? and all of these secrets are technically falling out, there's a there is a lot of passion behind what it is that you're feeling. Don't get me wrong. That passion is actually what's causing you to fly. If you see both of these cards, not only is his clothes red, but the wings right here are red too, and this is red as well. Now, this is a necessity for this was done out of a necessity for self care. I feel like the fact that you're opening up is essentially a sign that you have started your journey already, or you began another step in your journey. Almost like a reset. Not necessarily a reset, but a mini reset. Like maybe there are certain feelings that you had, certain emotions, things like that, and then you came to a certain conclusion, you came to a certain judgment, right? This judgment was based off of information, was based off of intuitive information, and at the same time, this was necessary because you're looking for grounding, you're looking for stability, you're looking for a way to practice or to move forward in a practical manner. Maybe something happened with finances, or maybe finances are the base of whatever it is that this issue is centered upon for some of you guys. But I feel like there was a decision made, and this is what you're looking for. You're looking for renewal. You're looking to be resurrected. The card yesterday of the day was the Phoenix, and it was in the reverse. So the Phoenix in the reverse lets me know that there is a certain situation that's being blocked. Now, I believe that that situation was being blocked by us. Now, as we make our judgments, as we move forward, as we start to understand that this is the course of events that have been placed before us because of what our decisions were in the past, and now it's necessary for us to move forward with these decisions, not to have regrets, to let go of those regrets, to let go of fear, to let go of grief, let go of anxiety, let go of anything that you've been holding within you because it's just going to act as a poison. And of course, judgment is a final judgment. It's a the number 20 obviously denotes decisions, and decisions that have opportunity or that have potential on the other side. I feel like whatever this is, it has to. I'll just show you guys. So whatever this is one of those really, really important things that need to be taken care of. Like this is of utmost importance, is that you make this decision, but that you also make this decision in love. Because what ends up happening is there's a decision that really does have to be made. The not only judgment, but the Two of Pentacles. Weighing your options, seeing which option is your best, and using that as your way to move forward. I feel like you guys are going to make your decision, and then you guys are going to keep moving forward because there's a necessity for forward movement, but in a slow and steady manner, right? Hunker down, get ready for the long journey, perfect your craft. Also, don't worry about the competition because competition isn't at all anything that you have to worry about. Actually, what I feel is you're going to be moving into a new space. A new space where the competition isn't even there because there's nobody that has been there in the first place. So, that in business, I feel like you guys are going to make a decision that's going to cause you to move into a direction where it's going to be a slow and steady grind. But this slow and steady grind is going to produce results as things happen and as you take care of this major situation and let go of any past disappointments, because that I feel is one of the biggest aspects that does not allow us to move forward. We keep holding on to baggage, right? And that baggage only causes problems because that baggage causes us to act in a very, very uncertain manner, and it's based off of past energy anyways, so there really shouldn't be any necessity to carry it forward in the first place. Only carry those things which you have learned, which have been positive to you, and which have always worked and have standed the test of time. That's what the journeyman speaks of. So go ahead and look at the previous video that I did with the Fairies Oracles card of the day, right? And you'll gain some information off of that as well. All right, let's see what all right, Pisces, Aquarius, and Gemini. Well, doesn't look like anything's changed. You still have these three right here. So Pisces, Gemini, and Aquarius. I believe that was the day before yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So we're right back to returning back to our spirituality, checking our connections, talking to other people, socializing, things like that, and just a lot of communication in general. There's information that you need to find, and this information is going to be very, very highly intuitive based, very, very, signal connected to very fine intuition. So make sure you listen to that voice within. Let's see what the planetary energies are for you today. Oh, the Sun, Jupiter, and Pluto. All right, so if we're dealing with Jupiter and Pluto, and we're dealing with the Sun, these three right here. Now, your expression is going to be very important. Your ability to express who you are, but your ability to express your talents and your skills. These could be spiritual skills. These could be these could be physical skills. These could be emotional. It doesn't really matter where these skills lie. It's just that whatever these skills are, need to be used in a powerful way. Make sure that you don't go back to your unconscious habits, because that's something that tends to happen with Pluto. I tend to attribute Pluto to your south node because it tends to want to go back to what it's used to. But Pluto, it definitely blows away everything that's not necessary, and it goes right to the core of things. So the core of things and your expression are something that are important. Now, another thing that I will say too is that Jupiter tends to expand things. So maybe it's necessary for you to expand whatever it is that you're doing on a soul level that you've been putting a lot of energy into. This could be something that's musically based. This could be something that's construction based. This could be something that's based on a lot of different things. But the important part of it is that you express who you are, and you express it in a very, very clear and concise way. Because a lot of the times people don't know what it is you're trying to do, and you might have various different ideas, and each one of those ideas could take root at any moment in your reality without actually having anything tangible, right? They just stay as ideas and concepts. Now, that's all fine and dandy, obviously, but it's necessary a lot of times to move your thought processes forward in a physical manner so that you have some type of abundance coming through. All right, so 6, 9, and 10. You have these three numbers right here: 6, 9, and 10. 6, pay attention to those things that you're doing on an everyday level. Because as you do this, it'll lead to completion, right? That's technically what you're looking for, is completion of various different things, various different cycles, various different projects, right? This is what we're moving. We're moving into new energy, so it's necessary to finish the old energy first. Now, as you complete those projects, right, and you do that on an everyday level, what's left? You have happiness, you have abundance, you have personal satisfaction, you have a lot of self-confidence, right? That's what happens when you have projects that complete themselves, when you have recognition from those projects, and that's basically what you're heading towards. But you need to open yourself to receive this love, to receive these positive comments. Even if you receive negative comments, don't look at those negative comments as something negative. Look at it as positive feedback for you to switch into something positive when the timing is right. So for those of you guys who resonated very well with this message, go ahead and hit that like button. If you feel that there's somebody else that needs that message, go ahead and hit that share button. Go ahead and share it with them. If you guys are looking for personal readings, go ahead and go into the description box below. That'll be up shortly. Also, if you guys need personal readings, that information is down there below. If you need to get a hold of me, that information is down below too. Go ahead and comment. I love your guys' comments, and your guys' comments really help me to understand what's going on and to break things down and to actually better explain things to you guys. So with that, I'm ending this reading. You guys be on the lookout for the next reading, which will be out soon. And monthly readings for the month of November will be out soon too, before the 1st. So be on the lookout for that. So with that, I end this reading. You guys take care. Stay safe. Stay free. Always be looking for that knowledge, and I will see you guys on the next video.